Many thanks for staying with us here on Breakfast Daily on Channel One TV. It's now time for us to talk about Literacy Challenge. Last week, Saturday, was the final day for receiving entries. And now we have the head of programs production, Channel One TV and CTFM, Apiorkor, as we all call her, in studio to tell us some of, or read for us, or read to us, some of the essays that have been received so far and the way forward, or where we go from here. Apiorkor, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, Madam Apiorkor.
Good. Oh, wow.
Madam Apiorkor without the cane this morning.
Without the what?
Cane.
No, but you know the cane, I don't carry it around.
Oh.
She has a cane?
When I bring it, it means that I know I'm coming to beat you.
Oh, okay. Then thank God there's no cane this morning. How are you though?
I'm well, how are you?
We are good. Well, Literacy Challenge last week was, as Philip rightly said, we closed our doors to receive entries. Today you're here with some scripts, some wonderful entries, I suppose.
Oh, I tell you.
And the clock is ticking to the grand finale. I was just saying that I'm tensed on the behalf of the students, but I guess they are not, because looking or hearing some of the entries that they've brought, you could tell that they were very well prepared for these for this essay, of course, and the understanding they put into the writing should tell you that look, they are ready. And do you have the same feeling? Do you think they're ready?
Absolutely, they are ready. I mean, look, the way we keep saying, and we've been saying it since we started this campaign, that the way in which a person writes can tell you a lot about how they think, right? And we're seeing that in the entries. Now, we've asked them to write on a specific topic. Take climate change as a global issue. Look at Ghana. Agriculture is a big conversation in our setting now, right? Yesterday there was a whole national forum on agribusiness, right? How is climate change affecting agriculture in Ghana? How is it affecting us as individuals, our communities, our families, and the nation, our economy? And then they should suggest solutions. That's what we ask the young people to do. But the research that they've done shows that they know more than the topic has asked for, because they are pulling knowledge from different places and it's showing up in what they've written. So as for the general knowledge aptitude test, the general knowledge quiz, I have no doubt that especially those who will get to the top 50 and then the top 10, they'll be fine.
They'll be
more than fine.
They'll kill it.
More than
so
fine.
you want to share with us some of the...
Oh, yes, absolutely.
We want to go into it.
To ginger those who couldn't send their entries.
Where do I even begin? Look, there's so many...
So many of them are interesting ones.
Yeah, okay, so let me start from here. Look, I can't even choose. And I brought just 4, can you imagine? Okay, so this is from a young lady. Okay, I won't mention her name. She goes to Blessed Redeemer Preparatory School, and she's about 12 years old, I believe. And this is her response to the topic. Okay. Agriculture is a cornerstone of Ghana's economy and society. Once, some changes occur in the Earth's climate system, and this would cause many effects on agriculture in Ghana. This is sometimes caused by human activities. By way of illustration, cutting down forest trees to create pastures for other reasons causes emissions, since trees, when they are cut, release the carbon that they have been storing, and since forest trees absorb carbon dioxide, this would destroy nature's ability to keep emissions out of the atmosphere. Manufacturing and industries also produces emissions, mostly from burning fossil fuels to produce energy for making goods. In this present day, climate change includes both the ongoing increase in global average temperature and its wider effects on the Earth's climate system. Climate change is significantly impacting agriculture in Ghana through rising temperatures, changes in rainfall patterns, and increased frequency of extreme weather events, leading to reduced crop yields, affecting food security and livelihoods, particularly in rural areas. To embark on, there have been so many fluctuations in the rainfall patterns in Ghana. In the past, rain used to come at the right time. Farmers in Ghana knew when to plant and when to harvest, but now This variability, characterized by delayed or early cessation of rainfall, directly impacts crop growth and yields, especially for farming, and that greatly relies on rainfall for water. This also forces farmers to adapt by shifting plant dates and changing crops, making it difficult for farmers to plant and to plan their agricultural activities. In the second place, rising temperatures have made the weather too hot now. Some crops cannot grow in too much heat. The hot sun dries up the soil and affects its moisture. Many crops die before they are ready to grow. Also, more insects and plant diseases come with the heat. The insects eat the leaves and destroy the crops, and this makes farming even more difficult, and of course, more difficult for food to be planted. The increased risk of pests and diseases affects the sustainability of certain areas for specific crops and threaten food security in the country. Farmers in Ghana are facing challenges adapting to these changes, including finding sustainable varieties of crops and adjusting planting times. As a third point, farmers who keep animals are also having problems due to the changes that recently occurred in Ghana's climate system. Farm animals like goats, sheep, cows, and chickens need more water and food to survive. But because of climate change, it's caused an effect on the land and made it dry. There have been little grass for animals to eat. Rivers and streams in Ghana have also dried up, and because of this, farm animals get sick, or worse, they die. When the animals die, the farmers also lose income, and this makes farmers unable to continue to keep farm animals and to take care of their families. Since there are these climate change effects, it greatly impacts individuals, especially farmers. Many farmers lose their crops and animals, they get less food and money. Some may stop farming and become poor. Farmers struggle to meet their basic needs, including food and income, and these changes tend to lead to stress, causes a lot of health problems and social isolation. As a challenge created for families by the effects of climate change on agriculture in Ghana, families do not get enough food. Food shortages and reduced income strain the family's resources and potentially lead to child labor and school dropouts because parents cannot pay school fees, buy clothes, or take their children to the hospital.